All right, team, Jay here, Explore the Movement. 19.3 is out. We have 200-foot overhead walking lunges, 22.5 kilos for the male, 15 kilos for the female. We got 50 box step-ups with one dumbbell, 50 strict handstand push-ups. This is a new movement to the open, and 200-foot handstand walk. Let's face it, this whole workout is about getting through those strict handstand push-ups and not fatiguing too quick. So when we look about movement prep, what we're going to look at, when we warm up in our movement, we want to get that heart rate to elevate. That walking lunges and the box step-ups, they're going to hit the lactic acid pretty fast. We're looking to be as mobilized as possible in that overhead position. So what we're looking for is a nice locked position in the elbow and a really pushed scapula so that we don't fatigue. The scapula drops, the arm bends, and now we're fighting with our shoulders to hold the dumbbell up, which is going to fatigue us much faster. So if we can be more economical, letting structure be on structure and hold the position tight to the close to the head, then it's going to give us some extra juice for the rest of the workout to come. When we mobilize, we want to make sure that those hip flexors are really loose, so they don't limit us in the lunges. The walking lunges, the bigger our stride, the better it can be for us. T-spine, this is really going to play a nice big importance when we have the dumbbell overhead, when we start doing the handstand walk, so that we can have a nice open chest and fully extended, so we're not closed in this position. And then again, the shoulders are going to fatigue much faster than it should. The shoulder girdle, make sure that this teres lat group here, the chest especially in the front, the pec minor, make sure it's really loose. Get a lacrosse ball in there, maybe a foam roller, hang a little bit with one arm, hang with the other arm, single arm hangs, let the tissues loosen up, let the tissues get warm, so that we can have a stable position. The most important thing for us is to be able to hold it with as less energy as possible, so that when we do get to the handstand push-ups, things are easier and our shoulders are much more fresh than it would be if we just hold it muscularly overhead in those walking lunges. Another big thing that we don't talk about quite a lot is the elbows. Make sure that the elbows are actually opened up. So get some work done in here, open up the elbow. A lot of us are not able to open the elbow fully, and this is going to play a big role when it gets to the handstand walk and especially the overhead walking lunges. If we can't maintain a locked position in the elbow, the tricep is going to burn out extremely fast. So make sure you get your fingers in there, loosen up those tissues, stretch the elbows a little bit so that you can get a better locked position when that dumbbell goes overhead. Then perform a small little trial run, see how the workout is, feel it. We recommend 25 foot of overhead walking lunges, 10 box step-ups, 10 strict handstand push-ups, and then the handstand walk 25 foot at the end. This should give you an idea of how the different elements add to each other to accumulate effect of fatigue. And this is also a good strategy for you to learn how you can pace in certain movements. Then when it comes to strategy, pace the lunges. We talked about that lactic acid building up really fast. Do not fly out of the blocks as soon as it says 3, 2, 1, go, and try to get the walking lunges as fast as possible. Go at a constant pace. If you need to stutter or step, make sure the legs come together, then step. And if you're passing through into the next lunge, make sure you extend into that top position, what the judge wants to see. Box step-ups. There's no reason to rush the box step-ups. Whether you do it at an extremely fast and rushed pace or at a consistent pace, the time difference is not that much. For the pacing in the lunges, we're looking to anywhere between 2 to 3 minutes. And to finish the step-ups, we're looking anywhere between 5 to 6 minute range of the time cap. Handstand push-ups. Don't go to failure. It's the worst thing you can do. Imagine you can do 20 strict handstand push-ups. I would personally start off with half of that. I'd go to 10, a number that I know that I can hit and fatigue doesn't set in that fast. This workout is about those handstand push-ups. It is about the gymnastics. So I would recommend always leaving 1 to 2 reps in the tank. Don't go to failure. As soon as you're gonna hit failure, your recovery rate is gonna be so much longer and you won't get up on that wall or press up. Once the handstand push-ups go, they go really fast and you won't be able to get back in them. Know your fatigue point, guys. So when you go into the handstand push-ups and you know that every 5 seconds I can hit 2 repetitions, make sure you set a timer or get your judge to count or get your coach to count for you. A personal thing that we use is you perform a few reps, you walk away, you touch an object, you come back, you perform a few reps. This gives you a clear indication of time and not just standing around waiting and thinking, okay, maybe this is 5 seconds, maybe this is 6 seconds. So have a clear strategy of how you want to pace and break up the handstand push-ups. I think it will be very ignorant if anybody comes out and say, oh, you have to do 5 reps, you have to do 3s, you have to go as a strategy. All of us are so different. The one advice that I can give you is do not go to failure and leave a few reps in the tank every single time. Handstand walk. If you get to the handstand walk, you have to nail it. If you can go all the way, kick down, straight back up into it. The amount of time that's going to be left is not a lot. We saw what Lauren Fisher did in the announcement. Nobody finished of the announcement yet. If you can only do every 5 foot, do it. 5 foot, kick down, step back, 5 foot. Don't waste time. The amount of time that you're going to have is not much. So try to make the cycle time a little bit faster. Go 1 meter, step back, put the hands down, go 1 meter, step back, put the hands down, go 1 meter, step back. If this is your strategy, then go for it. All right, guys, have fun, enjoy the workout, smash it, post your scores in the comment section below, and see you next time.